Hello everybody, John Pate, Republican candidate for Baxter County Sheriff. Wanted to make a quick video, first off to bring y'all up to speed and let you know tonight from 9:30 to 11:30 Central Standard Time, I will be on a national radio show, the J.D. Wells Show. I have the links posted on my page, so you can click on and watch it, listen to it live. You can call in if you have questions. I encourage you to. A lot of your questions may or may not be screened. I don't know that much about it, except they have a lot of listeners nationwide. Wanted to cover a few quick things. First off, I've got the results in from the narcotics problem here in Baxter County. This comes from the Arkansas Crime Information Center, and this is for 2019, 2020, and 2021. This does not include this year, on how many felony drug arrests that have been made in Baxter County and who made what arrests. So I'm going to run through them real quick, real fast. In 2019, the Baxter County Sheriff's Office had 55 drug arrests. Cotter Police Department had 16. Gassville Police Department only had 4. Now these are only adults. Lakeview Police Department had 2. Mountain Home Police Department had 203. And Norfolk Police Department had 3. Let's scoot on to 2020. Baxter County Sheriff's Office, total adult felony drug arrest. Now this is methamphetamine, opioids, anything that is a felony drug to possess. These are the arrest numbers. Baxter County Sheriff's Office, 54. Cotter PD, 11. Gassville PD, 10. Lakeview PD, 1. Mountain Home PD, 111. Norfolk PD, none. Now, to 2021. Baxter County Sheriff's Office, 25. Cotter Police Department, 6. Gassville Police Department, 68. Lakeview PD, 1. Mountain Home Police Department, 119. Norfolk Police Department, 0. Drugs are constantly on the rise in this county, and yet Baxter County has slacked off or just don't care at the Sheriff's Office. That's what I'm referring to. When a small town like Cotter, Arkansas Gassville, Arkansas can make that many drug arrests in 1 year compared to the Sheriff's Office, that's pretty bad. Now, let's look at misdemeanor arrest from 2019 to 2022. Baxter County Sheriff's Office, 119. Now this is for simple possession, marijuana, so on and so forth. Gassville Police Department, 67. Mountain Home Police Department, 1,385. And Cotter Police Department, 41. There you are. There's the numbers. I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen. Also wanted to give a big shout out to my opponent, Henry Cantfield. We were at a meeting the other evening, a group of people, a bunch of like-minded people that we all get together and listen to the candidates that are running and what they had to say. And Mr. Cantfield was allowed to speak again. And he got up there, I think maybe 15 minutes, and he spoke. And out of his first 5 minutes, it was about him. And I think he addressed his military service, and then he went on the attack towards me. I do not believe I have ever said anything negative about Mr. Cantfield during this campaign on any of my forums, on my webpage or Facebook. I do know that one of the articles that I posted had his wife's name in it, and I apologized for that sincerely, because I wasn't looking to expose his wife. I wasn't looking to tarnish her name, and he actually brought that up. He went on about how long I had been a police officer compared to him, said a few other things, and then the gentleman asked me if I wanted to say anything in response to it. I just said no. I tell you why. I want to tell him thank you, because I know when to pick my battles, And because Mr. Campfield told everybody I had posted all these videos, my video rates went up. People went and looked. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Campfield. There is such thing as bad publicity, but in this case, you trash talking me actually brought more people to my website. I've never said anything bad about you. I like you. I really do. I just think I'm a better person for the job. That's all. Okay. It's been brought to my attention that there are a lot of people that have an issue with the small tattoo that I have on the back of my head. I have a Band-Aid tattooed on the back of my head. Now, there's several stories that go along with that. The fact is, I was in my 20s, hanging out with my military buddies. We were drinking tequila. The best I can remember was I had cut my head shaving, and I had a Band-Aid on my head. I was a medic in the Army, so obviously I always had Band-Aids. And at the time, it sounded like a good idea. Somebody suggested I get a Band-Aid tattooed on my head, so that way, if I ever cut myself again, I would have one. 22 years old, drinking tequila, sounded like a great idea, so off to the tattoo shop we went. Yes, I have a small Band-Aid tattoo on the back of my head. But here's the upside and the good news to that. I realize there's a lot of people out there that think or feel that their representative, their sheriff, should not possess such a tattoo, that it may not look professional, may not be what you want your sheriff to look like or represent. So, Friday, as in this coming Friday, I have my first appointment to have it removed. It's going to take at least 3 sessions, a month in between sessions. So, by the grace of God, hopefully, in 3 months it'll be completely gone. And therefore, no one will have to worry about ever seeing it again. The downside to it is everyone's always known me by that tattoo. And that's okay, because I feel like I owe it to the citizens of Baxter County to look the part, to be the person that you all want to be your sheriff. With that being said, some of y'all might be new to my channel or even to my videos. And I just wanted to throw a just a few things out there that a lot of people aren't aware of or may not be aware of. You all know that I'm dead set on putting canines on the roads. This can be done through grant money, in case you haven't heard that. As far as paying for the canine handler school, you hire a veteran, their GI Bill will pay for it. These are things that I've gone over before. I hear all the time from different candidates that they recognize we have a problem, but none of the candidates will give you a solution to these problems. I've got the solution to the problems. Let me give you one example. Everyone says, oh, we don't have enough coverage in Baxter County. Yeah, I know. We don't have enough deputies on duty. I get it. But I did the math for you. Make the decision easy for you. We have, last count I was told, I haven't verified, we have 90 reserve deputies. Most reserve deputies are certified officers, or at least some of them are certified officers, and they keep their certifications because they worked hard to get those, and they're certified law enforcement officers. They don't want to lose that. So as long as they hang on to the reserve status, they get to keep their certifications. Now, I did the math. If we take just 10 reserve deputies that are certified officers, mandate they work 24 hours a month, that's 3 8-hour shifts a month. That gives you a total of 3 additional units on the street per shift. I don't see why anybody else hadn't figured this out. Now, let's say we got 90, let's say we got 50, just 50. Imagine how many additional set of eyes and how much more crime we can deter, how many more places we can be, even if we have to put 2 deputies per car. That's a lot of help right there. Just saying. For everything that I have brought to the public's attention that I see to be a problem, I have a solution for. Ask anybody else that's running for office, what do you intend to do to fix the problems in this county? How do you intend to fix the nepotism problem? That's what I was asked the other night. How do you, John Pate, intend to fix the nepotism problem? That's really simple. It's called a policy and procedure manual. You make changes to it. You mandate that if you have a relative working at the sheriff's department, you can't be under them. Now, you have a wife that's working there and you work at the sheriff's office, there needs to be some sort of balance there so that you're not working the same shift, you're not working under or over, it's not a subordinate or a supervisory role. There's ins and outs to it. But in a nutshell, the nepotism needs to go. I'm sorry, it just does. Tonight on the radio channel, I will be discussing quite a bit of stuff that I have that a lot of y'all don't even know about. I was made fun of. Actually, it was kind of comical. Mr. Canfield said last night how I had single-handedly ridded the city of Gassville of drugs during the time that I worked there. I did. You all can verify this by calling the Gassville Police Department and asking them. Speak to the chief. Speak to the captain. They'll verify everything I said. Let's see, what else? I just wanted to touch on a few things, and then I'll let you go. The sexual misconduct case, everyone's aware of it. One of the things that came to light that I didn't know was that, well, I won't get into that. Let's save that for the radio show. I've said before, I want to say it again. I want investigators out here working social media to catch these pedophiles, to cut down on them enticing our kids and stopping, or at least putting a halt to some of this sex trafficking that's going on. Our kids are at stake here. This job for me isn't just about being the sheriff. This job is about making changes to this county. And it's not just for me, it's for my kids, it's for your kids, it's for your grandkids. We have a significant drug problem here in this county. We have a significant crime problem here in this county. And it's not going to get any better under the current administration. One last thing and I'll let y'all go. Ask anybody running for office right now, are they going to work for free? And why do they want that job? Because I'm not taking a salary. I don't want the county's money. I want that money put back into the budget. I want to outfit units for canines. I want more training for the officers. When you put a canine in the hands of a deputy, you have to buy dog food. They have to go to the veterinarian. All of that comes out of the county budget. Take it out of the money that you were supposed to pay me. I don't want the county's money. I want to make changes for this county. And if anybody tells you they're not doing this job or they don't want a paycheck, they're lying. Okay? Me, I'm not taking a dime. I've had people tell me, well, you need to get in there and look at the sheriff's department books. That's what auditors are for. The state has auditors that come in and look at their books. If they can hide money from the auditors, they certainly can hide it from me. I won't keep you on any longer. Please tune in tonight to the radio channel. I really hope to hear from some people here from Mountain Home. Have a great evening. God bless you and take care.